Hey guys, and welcome back to the Tuesday stream. I am far too close to my microphone again. Let's put you back there. Okay, cool. How is everybody doing out there? Hopefully you're all doing well. I have a plan for this evening, and the plan this evening leads to going to the moon. I've lost my thing. I'm running a little bit late today, so I feel a little bit go. So hey, how's everybody doing? We are, of course, playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program. RSS, Real Scale Solar System. Hello, Wick. Hello, FSBWV. I hope you're both doing well. On my tour list for this evening, we have the Apollo 11 landing site. I don't know whether there's going to be anything there. In all honesty, I don't know whether that's actually going to be there. We are also going to see the Copernicus and Tycho crater. There's going to be many saves and reloads, and hopefully it's going to be good times and wonderful things. Hello, Wise. I am here as the present Bacon, New Zealand. All right, cool. Someone at the end of last stream recommended that I get this station mod. It's a great idea. We're going to make much use of it. Not today. So that should be cool. My plan is really just to make a tiny little rover thing, like one of the. Let's switch to the correct editor. One of these with. It's here somewhere. Two of these on board. We want to press that button and bring this down to 0. And like that, you can see the rover, right? You can see the rover. That's what I'm going to build. There, we're going to put it on. There's a cool little thing. Is it payload? Maybe. If I just put the word platform up here, I think that's the word that I use. No, that's not the one. Maybe here it is. The truck payload platform. We're going to use this to put the rover on the platform, and we're going to fly it to the moon. I'm sure that is going to go incredibly well. We're going to land this multiple times. We're going to be able to change our trajectories, and it's all going to work out really well for us. Yes. So how is everybody doing out there? I hope you're all doing fine. I have had a very chilled week this week. Grab that, move it over here. I've got absolutely no grid snap on whatsoever. Wix had a snooze, so you're fine. That's good. That's amazing. Snoozes would be good. It's not my favourite bit of music going off in the background right now. I've got to say it's quite a very chilled piece, and it's hard to keep the beginning of stream energy going. I think we go for these wheels here. I tried in a little test world playing with these wheels. Let me tell you, they're limited to 5 meters per second. That's not the type of world we want to be in. I didn't play around with these. Maybe they are in the future. And the only reason I know to play with these is because they went much better on the surface of Kerbin, so that should be cool. Going to be facing difficulties of actually landing on the moon. That is definitely something that's going to be troublesome. I hear the VAB tunes in your sleep. I mean, I could well imagine. I should imagine that really I do as well. It's definitely one of the things that does play in my head, though. My girlfriend this morning managed to play a whole bunch of boy band music to me, and it didn't realise quite how deep that stuff had been ingrained in me, and now I can't stop hearing it when I go all quiet. So let's try and not go all quiet. That'll be a good go there. Like this, I want to have something that will keep my rover stable and steady, so we're going to keep pointing a few of these SAS modules, but of course these are going to be just on SAS only. We don't want them. We don't want them to be pilot control at all, because things go wrong when you try to push forwards and accelerate. And your SAS is trying to then rotate you around your centre of mass, and you end up flipping forwards, and it's not a great time. It has to be said. Utilities, somewhere in here, we've got these lights. I don't like the way these are being displayed right now. That little dome backing to it doesn't show exactly what's going on. You're a fan of the bad boy era, and particularly of NSYNC's Bye. Yeah, it was that's the thing. We went and saw Deadpool and Wolverine last week before, something like that. Whenever it came out, anyway. And yeah, and that must have given her the itch or something. That's it's been great, obviously, just having that playing around in my head. I mean, to be fair, yeah, perfect, absolutely perfect for the scene. It did mean that we went looking to see whether Ryan Reynolds was actually the one dancing in that scene. No, unfortunately not. He answered in a Q&A that he doesn't know how to dance very well, so they had to get someone else in for that. That was good. I think we're almost ready for a test. Let's put some sort of power systems on here. You did watch it, but you've had several beers, so you have no idea what happened. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, to be fair, it was the classic storyline for Deadpool. You know, they got this super valuable IP, right, with Wolverine, and Sony killed him off. So they had to do something about that, and something they did do. Okay, so is this what's gonna happen here? I don't like the way this is going. Can we change? What is going on with the camera controls here? Let's try and set that better. Somewhere in here, this static solar panel. This is one of my new favorite toys here. Can we settle down, please? Oh my god! Oh my gosh! What has just happened here in a series of bad moves? Get this. Press X. Put it down. What? Why? Let's try bigger angle snap and see if that does better. What is going on here? That's what I want. Just leave it there. It's good. Anyway, what I was trying to say was that this one has a whole procedural set that comes along with. Really? What is it? Because I'm just in too tight? What is this? This camera mode here is not great. Let's back up a bit, maybe zoom out and bring this in. That might be the way to do it. Okay, cool. Anyway, Disney Plus has a fascinating documentary about the construction of Perseverance, all about it. Built for Mars, Perseverance Rosa. Unique interviews with all the mechanics. That's good because they're the ones doing the real work, right? You know. Is this it? Is this the low level thing we need? We've got those on light. Oh, I want to grab another one of these. Now, this is going to be awkward to put it on here. Now I've given it both solar panels and RTGs because might have to survive the night, but will work much better under solar. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Let's just throw a couple of. I wonder where all our people are. There's no pilots. I guess we're just sending to. Where are all our pilots? Okay, a lot of them are stranded. Where are you right now? Crew delivery. Oh, are you up top? Okay, well, maybe we can do something about that. But we've got two people here. They're gonna go out. We're gonna give some engineers a nice little drive. Hey, Fricks, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, cool. Doing well. Doing well. Loading screens are already an issue, and I've not even done anything. Okay, that's going to be good. Welcome to the sunrise. I hope it's sunrise. Okay, already I've noticed that I have neglected to do a couple of things. For instance, the steering on the back wheels needs to be turned off because, you know, that's how you get good steering. The other thing I want to do is turn down the brakes on the front because that's how you stop yourself flipping over forwards all the time. I've got some lights. That's good. That's great. Can see what's going on here. Let's see how it handles off-road terrain. Clear my throat. Excuse me. It kind of handles it okay. If we press T, we're going good. If we hit prograde, will that just keep it? Problems? It seemed to be underwater or something. It's not real water, but it's definitely makes me feel a little bit like I'm underwater. There's nowhere really to go from here, so we just accept that it's good. There is a maximum speed that my wheels can go at before they burst, but I think that's fine. All 5-star crew. You're currently doing my missions to get some of your Kerbals to 2 stars. I am tempted. Actually, honestly, I'm not tempted to do career mode of RSS, but I am tempted with science mode. Return to the space playing hangar. So maybe we'll give that a go at some point. That does mean that I've still got to install RP1. Ooh, music's back. Because that's a requirement for science mode, it turns out. I tried to make a science mode save earlier on. It was like, no, you can't do that. I was like, but I wanted to. Is that the right way? That looks the right way. I'm going to literally give this a bit more vertical. I wish they gave us a bit more procedural control over this, but then I'm going to turn these force percents all the way down. Okay, looking good, looking fine. Where was that platform thing? That platform. This one. Brilliant. I feel like we might need to go back to the VAB now. Pop. Oh, it's not quite right, is it? It's not quite right. Now, the reason that I'm so enamored... Oh, sorry, what's RP1? RP1 is the career mode for RSS. Yeah, realistic progression. That's the one. That's the one. Deploy the ramps. That's not right. We can fix this. We can fix this. 3. Oh, no, I'm pressing F3, not 3. Turn that around, and we should have ourselves a nice little ramp downwards. Okay, great. I don't know whether these ramps go through the floor or not when we get there. Let's switch to the editor, because that's where we need to go here. Okay, so this is now going to land us down. So what do we need underneath here? We need a way of landing under full power, correct? We've got this much to play with. This much land. You know what? Let's go you there. Let's just go down to the floor. Let's pretend that we are landed right now, and this is just touching the floor. Something like that. There, just touching the floor. So we now need to build a landing system under here that can land me on the moon. Let's just have a look at my Delta V readout here. I want about 1.5 kilometers, let's say 2 kilometers, 2,000 units of Delta V to be able to land this neatly on the moon's surface from a low moon orbit. I'm wondering how much RCS we're going to need to hold our heading. But here we go. Let's just start placing down some tanks, shall we? I'm kind of tempted with some of these ones to see if we can. Not here. What is it? It just wants to connect in the middle there. Yeah, to see if there's like some sort of nice flat low profile. But I do happen to know that these thin ones, not the best sort of mass to dry mass to wet mass ratio, I'm going to say. There's a lot of tank for the amount of fuel you get. It's one of the reasons why I think I like the procedural tanks so much. Apart from, we're not going to be able to do this like this, are we? Because I have only got one thing on the bottom. Is this what engine plates are for? I still don't know, even after all this time, what engine plates are gone. You will get your bone blocks. Don't worry, mate. I will definitely sort that out at some point. Look at all these service bays. Maybe we need to look into these. These are good. I think this one is my favorite Kerbal music. Ba-doom, 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 boom. Just for that little bit right there. That little bit right there. What else would engine plates be? I don't actually know. I thought they were in the payload section, but I may be missing out. Let's just put plates and let's see. There's an engine plate. Does this do what I want it to do? It looks like it just wants to be a decoupler, look. Why is that like that? Because I'd really like it now to take... Oh, I don't know. What's a good rocket to put on the underside of this? There are some definite ones that I do know about that have got the... Oh, these are good. The KDUs. That way? No, that way. Okay, that's nice, but how is it? Ooh, it lays around the outside. Okay, that's interesting. Wait, talking of interesting. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. You drew the buggy. Thank you. That does actually look a lot like the buggy that we've built here. So maybe I can actually giant single tank this underneath. Maybe we'll also then fill in some other tanks. But we'll go with the ISO grid. ISO grids are the flavor of the moment. I wish we had. I mean, there was like the polygon thing here. Do you reckon corners we can go 4? Oh, we can. Square fuel tank, you say? Beautiful. Beautiful. Feels like it shouldn't be this way, but here we go. This is how we're doing it. 4 engines also feels pretty good. Something like that. Yeah, okay. And then is that about right? Okay, we want to disable the decoupler. And that's that one up top. Then we put the fuel type in, and it tells us that we don't have fuel. Why is it not giving me a delta V readout here? It's got the amount of fuel that we need. Let's try that again. Well, this calls for a test. Blatantly. Car 1. Save. Launch. Let's go see what we can do. Let's go. Rosa works the same in this mod, right? As far as I'm aware, they just need electricity or some type of fuel. Yeah, something like that. I've also got some plutonium on board because of the RTG. So that's pretty cool. Oh, it's Jack. You know what? Hi Jack, how you doing? I didn't see you there. I read your comment, but didn't actually focus on what was going on. Hey man, how's it going? It's really good to hear from you. All right, I don't know whether this is going to fly or not because we got a 0 there, and if it's actually 0, I need to know why. Fuel priority. Where's the fuel flow? Yeah, what's up with that, yo? No propellant. Yeah, let's revert flight back to the vehicle assembly build and go find out what is going on there. Okay, why? Is it this? Crossfeed enabled? Okay, yeah. Ooh, I don't believe it. 5,000 delta V. I mean, it is a chunky piece of equipment, but alright, Wise, it was good to see you, mate. Thanks for popping in. Get some writing down. What you writing, mate? What you writing? This loading screen brought to you by the power of tea. Tesco's fine. Well, no, it's not Tesco's finest. That's an actual brand. Tesco's cheapest. Point upwards. All right, great. Turn that on. Quick test. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this doesn't have what it takes to lit. Ooh, that's even less than I thought it was. 0.17 isn't going to do it. We need 0.6 at least to work on the moon, correct? Because the moon is a sixth of... No, that's not how that works. What is 1 divided by 6 in decimal? If it's 0.17, I'm going to be over the moon. 1 divided by 6... 0.16. Actually, this might load. This might land on the moon as it is, but I'm not gonna allow that. We're gonna go for twice the number 8. Let's go with that. The Tesco blue box. Yeah, that's the one. You're on the Sainsbury's red box. Okay, cool. Okay, there's a delta V readout here. We're not going from Earth, we're going to the moon, and it should tell me that my to-weight ratio is 2.4. Okay, we're great. Ignitions allowed. Good shout. Good, super good idea. Super good idea. I think the KDU is one of the ones that is pretty good, though. It's why it's on my radar as an engine to think of. I've forgotten how the alphabet works. E, F, G, H, I, J, K. It's down there somewhere. J, K, there we go. K to U. What's the exact one here? KT, not KD. Okay. What's the problem with all of these different engines? I haven't quite learnt them all yet. This one. Number of ignitions. 50. 50. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. It's now the first thing on the checklist. Thank you very much. I'm happy that there is a checklist. That definitely helps me out. So control point upwards. We can swap that later. On the back, we need no steering because back wheel steering is bad. On the front, we need to reduce the brakes because slamming down the brakes too hard is a bad thing. There are things I can do with the gear ratio to speed myself up, but I don't think I'm going to play with that now. Look at that ISP there, 7,000. That's, dare I say it, almost unbelievable. Okay, so the next question is, how do we fly this block that weighs, how much? How much does it weigh? Here, 37 tons. Oh, okay. How are we going to fly 37 tons to the moon? That's a lot. That's like a lot. I am going to start, obviously, with some fuel tanks because we need to we need to get this off. Well, so this is the bit that lands on the moon, so we need to get the bit that goes to the moon. Whilst this could very easily, with the amount of fuel it's got in it, take us to the moon, I think I still would like to have an extra bit just in case. So in this bit here somewhere, is that the ring coupler that I'm looking for? I'm just going to slam this down in the middle if I can. Like that. Okay, great. And we're going to make this much bigger diameter. 3.2, 3.1. Let's go 3.2 meter. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The only reason it could be actually any size. Forgot the radio. At least I've got the solar. We will definitely stick comms on there at some point. Service module, ISO tank. I mean, it's tempted to go for the balloon, but I think we're going to have to go ISO tank because you can put a lot of multi-layer insulation on the ISO tank. Apart from you can't hear, I don't know. We'll stretch it out. We'll see what's going on. So I always like. I was about to say maybe we could go with a long one, but if we actually go for a short, we could then flare out here. But I'm also seeing 3.14. Yeah, no, I'm here. I mean, I think we can just click in here. 6. 3.1. Oh no, 3.3. Wait, 3.1. 4.1. Oh, I can't go for the 6. Well, anyway, there we go. That's the number of decimal places I know pi to. Like literally, that's it. That's the limit. I don't even know what comes after the 6. I think the 6 is an approximation, right? Let's just pull these out just a little bit. Maybe put them on the underside here. Yeah, that almost looks like they're supposed to be there. And then we go for this one. This is going to be a cone. 3.1. Can we even tell the difference? 141. There we go. Now we've been making some mammoth spacecraft. So let's go with this. I don't know why I'm making this out of so many tanks, but I am. So 5 and then lengthen out. Okay. What were the big engines? The M2 something like that. No, that's the Merlins. As cool as the Merlins are, it's not quite what I'm looking for. These were M1. Oh, look at them. That's what we call an engine. That might be a bit too big, though. It says it's generally designed as an upper stage engine. It's an upper stage engine, right? What more do we need? I don't know how we're gonna lift this, but let's see what we got here. Okay, that's more than enough to get. We could go to Mars at this rate, probably. I think it might be time to slap an F1 underneath this, lift this off, and see if it's good enough. Where's the ring decoupler again? Ring. Oh, there's too many things with the word ring in there. That's terrible. You. I don't know what size this is supposed to be. Does anybody know what diameter this engine is? That one? Looks like maybe that one. The fuels, it is a liquid or many layers of multi-layer insulation. Then, if we're using liquid hydrogen, that's good. That's good. This is almost entirely just going to be the top stage, right? That gets us to gets us out of the atmosphere, or gets us to circular orbit, I suppose, is more what it's actually going to do. And then this beast of a top stage is just going to take us wherever we need to go. Fuel tanks, isogrid structure. We know what we're doing now. We know what we're doing. Should I put like some sort? Is there? I don't know whether it exists. A procedural command ring. That would be really nice. I kind of doubt it though, because this whole game. look how tiny the advanced stuff is. This is your orange tank diameter. You know, your 2.2.5. Look how small it is in comparison. That's why we need this to be. Wait. Of course, that's why we need that to be almost entirely RCS, right? Do not just laugh at it. Stop and think. Let's put that there. We go for the 5 horn. Many horns as possible. Thank you. And then this indeed is. It doesn't want to do that. If we go along to HP, yeah, there we go. The nitrogen tank there. We'll push this out a little bit to maybe a meter of length there, and that should give us hopefully. Oh, that's a terrible staging decision there. Let's put that there, and then this here like this. Okay, that's good. And then this lets the rover free. That is nitrogen there. Okay, now we go for the actual lift stage. Do I want to put another control? Because what did I find? There was somewhere in here a procedural probe core. One of my favorite things to be doing at the moment is just put the word procedural into the top bit and see what we've got. So we can make this. Somewhere there's a round version, right? We can make this whatever. So look at the size of it. It's 6 meters. Can we bring the vertical scale down? Oh yeah, we can. Okay, I'm going to do that. We've got a little robot in the top of our big old tank. Now, I like a 69-meter tank. I don't know about anybody else. I think that's just a good size to be using. Forrest made the suggestion a little while ago, and I was like, why are we not doing this? Of course, that's what we should be doing. Down the bottom, we'll just kind of lift this up. Thank you very much. We're going to slam some F1s down here. Hopefully, a small cluster of F1s. Do I have the ground scatter mod? I do, but it's not fully operational at the moment. That was something I was supposed to look into before today, actually. Because, you know, I like a little bit of challenge. Of course I do. Oh, look at it. I like a bit of challenge. Of course I do. Hey, Andy Epics, how's it going? Good to see you. So what? Before I even... What do we reckon the to weight ratio is on the bottom stage? Let's zoom out if I can. I don't think I'm going to be able to get a good view of all of this, but we'll zoom out if we can. Oh, maybe that. Why is that engine so much bigger than this engine? This is supposed to be the biggest engine ever created, and then I suppose that's a vacuum engine, and this is an actual lift engine. But yeah, what's the to-weight ratio on that bottom one down there? It's got to be about half, right? It's not even able to lift itself. Let's check. 2? Nah, get out of here. Get out of here. I actually don't believe you. I'm just gonna read that comment FSBWV and just be like yes, and leave it there. Okay, so I feel like this is good. We got 4, close to 5. We need 7 in the tank to be able to actually get this to orbit. I guess we're just gonna put some. I mean, we're just going to follow standard procedure, right? Does anybody have any other ideas for us here? I am totally open to them, of course, but in lieu of anybody coming up with something amazing and different, I'm just going. Can I just steal that tank? Oh no, because it's covered in ornamentation. Let's do it differently. I say differently. Let's do it the same way that we did it last time. I also noticed that these nose cones are fully procedural and stuff. Solar power and batteries. I need to put batteries on the tank at the top. You are right. I'm not sure whether this needs the batteries. It's got the RCS. Yeah, this one here. Okay, what width is this? This is 6. I'm going to say 5-meter boosters. You can't stop me. Yeah, that's huge. I believe... oh, actually, maybe physics can't stop me. It's too big. 4 meters with a 50-meter length. Maybe something like that would go well. Bam. Maybe I think that's working out. Grab that engine. Yeah, I'm using the same engine for the boosters as I am for the main lift. Got a problem? I do have a problem with this rover just being sat on top here like this. I mean, I hear that maybe this is the point where I need to start working on my aerodynamics, my small respect that I need to begrudgingly give it. Can I actually just grab that decoupler, please? We need to think about, obviously, the decoupling process. We have had quite a few explosions recently because I've failed to consider the decoupling process, which, I'm all right with. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with it. Okay, I think that's fine. Service module isogrid. We're gonna pop this up the top here. We're going to go with a 5-meter diameter, and we're just gonna find. We're gonna go with gold. I think we can go with gold for everything. Do you like gold? Is there a gold on here? Got bronze metallic. Oh, yeah. Why not? I don't think I can go bronze for this one, because. Yeah. Wait. Opa recoloring UI. I can. Bronze metallic. Boom. Oh, yes. We got the bronze rocket, of course. And then the internal... No. The internal tank here. I'm just going to have a bright green one. You can't stop me. And then up here, we're going to have, again, bright green. Beautiful. Top stage... Let's make that a different color as well, just so we know where everything belongs. Again, turning the green down is just a nice option. When they're like, we've got a metallic silver, just turn your green off and look at that color. Isn't that amazing? I like that one. I like that a lot. When using separatrons, I had to look away from the screen for a second. When using separatrons, I usually put 2 sets at the bottom near the engine and 1 set at the top. Accounts for greater mass at the engine end. That's what I normally try to do. I also, and this, everybody hates this, but I love it anyway. I like to have up as well as out. Though, we have to remember... Separ, isn't it? We have to remember that these are weirdly more powerful downwards than they are. Yeah, I don't know. I remember having to work with the Separatrons in KSP, and these ones are entirely different. I don't know about entirely different, but they definitely have a different center of method of thrust. Let's go. I don't like this because they're both at the back edge of the center of mass, trying to tip everything in. But if I then also pull up here, and then we'll figure out angles in a second, because this on the top here should provide enough peel force. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And then let's make the first stage a massive SRB. I mean, you know what? We might as well. It is a sort of thing that we just turn on and never turn back off again. Something like that. I think that's the way we want to do it. They are, like I say, a lot more powerful than I am used to. So they're probably going to shoot ahead of me a little bit. But I think, unless anyone has a reason to do it differently. Oh, wait. There we go. This here. And this here. Do we want to try asparagasing? Does that work in this game? There, Jeff, thrust curve. Yeah, but the thrust curve is like a second long or something like that, you know? This struts and antennae. Struts, yes, definitely. Antennae, I guess, begrudgingly. Let's grab a strut. Oh no! Control Z saves me all the time, every time. All the time, every time. You heard me. Down here we got the strut connector. I'm going to go from the top to just above there. I'm glad the physics aren't that stringently applied to our rockets here. You know, we get a bit of wobble, but nothing's like, oh, that joint broke because it was overstressed. Not until, like, ridiculous. Why is there nothing around the engine? It's just how I roll, you know. Maybe we could build it into stage, but at the moment that's pretty good. I mean, honestly, I'm much more worried about the fact that that up the top here, keep scrolling, that this is just exposed to the wilds. I feel like we need to slot a fairing in here. Not coupling, payload. Let's get one of these, and we should have procedural hollow payload adapter ring. That's close. Procedural fairing base. Let's go with that one. You go that. What? There. Okay, cool. That was a bit weird. Extra radius. We're just gonna pop that out like that. What are we saying there? We'll pop that on the underside as well. Fairing nodes 2. Maybe I would like fairing nodes 4. No, 3. Fairing nodes 3. 5? Yeah, let's do that. And now, there is the procedural fairing side. Recolorable or not? I think I like to have things recolorable, but do I ever use it to its fullest advantage? Possibly not. Ooh. I will take it. I guess. We definitely need more metallic and specular on there. Look at that, and more detail. It's a bit brighter than the undercarriage there, but I think we'll accept it. I think we will accept it. Okay, that's quite the egg. All right. Antenna. Double check the staging, check the TOR, then consider launch clamps. Launch clamps are a good idea. I like launch clamps. We'll give launch clamps a go. We definitely need... where are we going to put something on here? Communication. Ideally, just something like this, right? Oh, I don't know. Can we go with one of these on the very back? If I go X, place that. What happens... Is this it? Is this what it actually is? Just that disc? That would be good. I was kind of expecting it to fold out, and I wanted to see whether it folded in the right direction or not. I still have no idea what that does. We'll go with the silver. I'm gonna just crank the transmit capabilities. Okay, that should be good. Fairies fail connect. Yeah. Yes. Does look rather reminiscent of certain things, right? But that's rocketry. That's just how rockets work. Am I still in... Okay, radial, there we go. It doesn't matter how many times we copy that out. Don't do that. Gemini antenna, communicatron. I'm just going to go with this. It's not not the best, but not the worst. We've got some crew on board. That's good. They're gonna love their flight. Okay, let's do the final staging verification. Oh, it's not good that that's not the engine I thought it was to start with. Okay, so we have got those 8. Oh, that's really good. Okay, this down here. These separators here want to be part of the staging up top. The fairing wants to be like so much further down here somewhere. This is probably good for when they pop. That's fine. That and oh man, what is this one? That's okay. I think that should all be fine, right? The decoupler pops, the engine fires, and we lose the shell. Here, I don't want this fairing to be part of my staging. Thank you. Okay, we got rid of that. That then drops the rover. Oh no, drops the rover. Yeah. Okay, all right. Save, launch. I think. Are we sure we're facing forwards? Mostly. These are all good things to be checking out. £5 on under 7. $5 on under 7. I mean, maybe. Well, that crashed the game. It's not helpful that it crashed the game because that doesn't give me an opportunity to. I actually can't do anything. Oh no, because it doesn't give me an opportunity to know what went wrong. Wait, where is it? It's somewhere back here. It's going to be like I'm trying to collect a thing together. I mean, there's a green bar going across. Do I care about the green bar going across? Do I kind of just want to crash it properly? I'm actually going to have to full on task manager if you could please. I just need you. Oh, it's not even that. Oh, there it is. Suspended. I mean, let's end that task. End that task. Ooh, been a while. So, let that reload. Who's heard about that dark oxygen at the bottom of the ocean then? Let's talk about that. The iron nodule, well, heavy metal nodules being formed at the bottom of the ocean for millions of years, letting oxygen bubbles be released. It's one of the ways that they reckon that life would have been able to get oxygen early on in the evolution. I'm now super aware of the light being reflected in my eyes from the window. Let me just get up and push that open. That's worse. That's actually so much worse. Okay, I think that's good for everybody. Yeah, we're because it's one of the big questions in life sciences right now. It's like where did that first little ball of reactions take place? Where did a little self-sustaining reaction that led to? You didn't realise. You know what? I hate the term dark oxygen. It was just surely that's just lazy. Who cares about the science? Let's talk about who these people are who named this stuff. I mean, I don't know who it was. I should go and find out who wrote that paper. Anyway, yeah. Why call it dark oxygen? I mean, it is literally at the bottom of the ocean where no light does get to. Right. Well, one of the big things about them is. What do they call them? Polymetallic nodules. Little lumps that have many different types of metal inside them. Okay? And, oh, there we go. We've got the private division logo coming up. Maybe we'll be getting back soon. You guys can watch the full load and experience here. It's It's a wonder. Anyway, because these things are full of like all this, these different metals, including things like cobalt and yttrium and all the wonderful nasties that go into making a high energy density battery. It's just laying there on the bottom of the ocean floor. Millions of years to make them, but they're just laying there, right? So all these companies are like, well, can we just go and pick them up and use them for stuff? Which, like, yeah. But millions of years. I don't know, man. Can you? I mean, no one's going to stop them. Only 37,000 patches. Okay. Yeah, no, I hear what you're saying. I am actually running an incredibly lean version of this. You were thinking about 700 was thinking too many. Yeah, I mean, this is literally just... Or apart from one module, like I say, that station module that we've installed, this is just the bare bones RSS install. I've really not installed anything extra. But like I say, I think if you guys are down for it, I think I'm down for a science mode in this version. I think we can crack it as long as it gives us access to procedural tanks nice and early. I have no idea how early on it would give us those, but even just like the standard ones, I think we could do a lot of stuff with fairly quickly. No, don't do so. I'm sorry, I can't be bothered to do the whole RP1 thing. Don't get me wrong, I love historical flights and huge fan of science mode. I'm a huge fan of how attainable a set end goal is in science mode. Either science from every planet or open the whole tech tree. I don't like opening the whole tech tree as being my end goal, though, because that means I get the best stuff and I'm done. I feel like this is a game that a problem that a lot of sandbox games run into, where they give you the best stuff, just as a lot of people go, okay, well, I finished the game then. Give it a little earlier, hey? That is a big tank farm right there. Should I be making something that big? I don't know how big my PC can handle at the moment. Yeah, no, I'm feeling a mildly unrestricted science mode. Maybe make a video series about it. I'm trying to commit to a KSP video series is a big ask, though. There's a, you play for several hours, and then you've got to watch what you played through for several hours again, even at like huge time accelerated velocities or whatever. In the playback. It's still like, then you got to come up with commentary for it all, which is good. BDB as well what is BDB, if you don't mind me? BD Armory? I don't know. I feel like career mode encourages more to do many tourist runs. Almost always, whenever I do a career mode, the need for money pushes me towards tourists. I 100% agree with that assessment. I'm still trying to do Eve. Oh, you and me both, buddy. Landed several rovers there, but how do you even get off? Propellers are a good way, but like, how do you do that? Oh, Blue Dog Designs, yes, of course. Yeah, no. Yeah, does he do? Oh, he does do a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, yeah. What? One of the reasons that I really like the procedural stuff is that it's you only really have to reach for one thing and make it conform to your wants and needs, as opposed to some of these other part packs, like the space station part pack that we've just opened. That's going to be constraining to use. I still think it's great, but yeah. Anyway, hey guys, welcome to the Tuesday stream. We're back playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program. RSS, there we go. What's the furthest you went with this mod? The moon. Actually, the moon. We've left to solar orbit. But yeah, no, I've not. That is one of the reasons why I'd like to do the science mode. Though, give me a couple of weeks. Oh, are we ready to see what's going on? Oh, this is going to crash again. Why did I do this? This is a bad idea. I should have just recovered it. Oh no. I am a fool. He jumped into the deep end with this. Yeah. Very. Literally, I was like, okay, let's just go and see. Please, just fall apart. Don't worry. Escape. Oh, I couldn't get there fast enough. Oh, what an idiot. I was like, let's go see what actually happened. No, we know what actually happened. I actually feel like a fool. Okay, well, have I just absolutely bricked my save? Maybe we could recover it. But what are we gonna do? What even caused it? That's the real question. How do we even track down what is wrong with that craft? Oh, this has led me into a conundrum actually. Because cool, I can recover it. That's no problem. But I want to go to the moon with my spacecraft. I've just spent best part of an hour creating. I lost my phone. I don't even know what time it is. Yeah. At what point? I mean, do I just strut everything? And hope that nothing falls apart? It's the strongest plan I've got so far. Yeah. No. Anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. It's not going to be the end of the world, but it is actually a problem. Meanwhile, RSP waiting for the September Mars window to send an orbiter. That's one of the things that scares me most about RP1 or RSS in general. To be honest, is just the windows are so much tighter, so much more precise. I like trying to get my brain around. Essentially. Going to Mars is just going to Juno, right? Like it's not that much different. But it feels it. I underestimated the ability of just getting to Earth orbit in this game. So I mean, I'm blatantly only sending out a little CubeSat to go check out Phobos or something. The Jupiter windows are like 2 months long. Okay, that's very interesting. I mean, Jupiter is way out there, making its own gravity be incredibly well felt. Sorry, is Jupiter 10 AU out? Someone check me on that. Go to Wikipedia and find the orbital semi-major axis. I believe it to be 10 AU, which is like 10 times the distance from here to the sun. Transfer window plan. Hopefully it's there on the mod. Hopefully it's already there installed, because I couldn't even imagine trying to get out of the right. But then, what's my inclination? What should I be leaving? Yeah, it's. I mean, unfortunately, I need to think even more detailed than what's my inclination, because I could be at the right inclination but the wrong, argument of periapsis or whatever, and then I'm kind of going off on it's the right angle but the wrong direction on the ball, if you will. That is the 3D space of the orbital dynamic. Yeah, I kind of think of solar systems as a collection of balls, if you will, and each one of those shells is an orbital space that you can live in. All right, and you transfer from one to the other with eccentricity and stuff like this. My brain model is different from the maths model. If you launch from Cape Canaveral, you'll be fine. Plus MechJet Porkchop Planet. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just, like I say, it's just the angles. Because pretty much nothing is equatorial, right? That's some weird 24-degree angle business. 24.5, something like that. I cannot remember. Let's go. Jupiter distance. Let's just double check. Oh, it's 5.2. It must be Saturn that's 10. And then tilt. 24 point something, isn't it? They're like 23. Okay, 23. I'm sure. Why have I got a 4 in my head? 23.44. Okay, that's a little bit validating. KSC is 28 degrees from the equator. Okay, brilliant. Thank you. Very helpful. Okay, that now we face the problem of how we actually get to secure this craft well enough that it doesn't just explode upon launch. Turns out that's pretty tough. I might end up just using the bits underneath to just launch a lander if this doesn't go right this time. Resume save down to real scale. Okay, remember to cancel the thing. The revert over under should have actually been crashes over under. I'm surprised. It's been a while since we've had actual go to desktop stuff. Hello, you've both been saying. Right, you recover. Okay, good work, crew. Good work. There's debris there. Oh, was it the debris? I am scared to restart. I'm scared to push us into a restart. That's what I'm scared to do. It's not what I want. This one, car one. Let's just see what we've got here. What we can do. It turns out I did. It turns out I'm hoping that's it. Honestly, I'm hoping that's it. But to make sure, I'm going to launch camp and strut just about everywhere if we can. I want to be as sure as I can be. Will this stretch? It won't stretch. Okay, that's unfortunate. How about, okay, here's a trick I saw on someone's video a while back. You throw down some cubic octagonals at the very top. You grab this from here, strut this to the... Oh, it's not... Still not good enough. See how the end doesn't have a connector on it. Okay. Move this all the way to the top here. Can we do any better than this? Will this reach? Oh, it does. Just. No. Why not? What's wrong? Talk to me. There we go. Okay, that's the stretch. And then you put this to here to tie everything in together. And it just transfers some forces around nicely. Beautiful. Beautiful. Then I want to look in here. Is anything touching anything it shouldn't be? Like, look at that there. There's a bit of a corner sticking out. So if we right click this, can I push this out somehow? Not density. I kind of want to... Ejection torque, no. Pedal hinge. I don't think I do have kerbal joint reinforcement installed at the moment. extra radius there. That's what I was looking for. That one. Okay, we'll go out to that. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, that's good. That's good. It's a bit bulbous, but I think that'll be good. I can't. Yeah, there we go. That's a corner free. Is there anything else we should be tying together here? Oh, it doesn't want to work past here, so that's the closest we can get there. Okay, so if this launch clamps. If this fails, like I say, we just rip the top off, because that's surely to be the problem, and we will just lift the lander of some description. I kind of really wanted this car to work. Here goes. I'm doing all the superstitious stuff, even though I don't believe in any of that. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm saying a prayer. I'm doing all of that. If the being that wrote the simulation could be with me right now, it's definitely look at that. I don't know if you can see. It's crashed, by the way. So it wasn't the parts. It's definitely the top somehow, isn't it? That's... Hey, Dead Moment. Welcome. You join me at a dead moment. I assume, to be honest, Andy Epics, their RSS have got us covered there with the standard install. Let me get my CCAN open. I need to do something to restart this, because can you even see on that screen? I'm trying to see. Yeah, you can see the top fairing has like completely shaken itself apart somehow. Are you done trying to crash? You actually crashed? Select that. Okay, I'm taking an active hand in the crashing. Got task manager here. Let me just check joint reinforcement. Yeah, no, it's there. It's definitely there. We got continued. We're just gonna have to accept that we can't take that car. That makes me kind of sad. Do we just take the fairings off? Oh, that would also be bad. But I think that might just be what we do. We just like punch through with the power of extra thrust, right? Yeah, joint reinforcement. Could probably slam down a picture of my mod list in the Discord at some point. Here goes. Whilst that's doing that, that's the top half. Near future props. Okay, we'll go from there. Okay, so the full list of mods that I currently have installed are now in the main lobby of my Discord. Feel free to join if you're not already a member. It's a great place to hang out and talk about rockets and Minecraft and all sorts of other various things that we talk about in there. Any new space news that you got? Okay. Yeah. Aw. It's got to be the landing ramp, right? It's the only thing that's different. Everything else we've used before. I wonder if the landing ramp thinks it's inside a part because the fairing surrounds it. Now, if I was just on my own, i.e. not streaming to you guys, I would be happy to go through this process a few times. Just to find out what's going on. But I don't think we should do that. That's probably not the smartest play for us here. Even though you guys have done me a solid. Everybody who was here at the beginning of this process is still here at the end of this process, according to the concurrent viewers on my stream feedback. So thank you very much for being here and hanging through. This is not the best part of the game, I understand, but it's definitely a fairly fun bit to try and figure out. See, this is one thing that I want to do at some point. I want to send a Juno type mission out. Send something to Jupiter, swing by all the moons. It's basically the dual mission, right? Just to Jupiter. Does anybody know how many of the smaller moons are in this? I'm guessing none of them. You've just got the four big ones around Jupiter. And then probably, what do we think is going to be around Saturn? There's obviously a ring, but is Titan there? No, Titan's not there. Is Triton? Or is that Neptune? I can't remember. I have to do the same thing when it comes to RSP stuff. It's more about the aerodynamics. Yeah. Titan is that. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, Triton is Neptune, is it not? Been a while since I've refreshed my knowledge of all the moons in the solar system. It's hard to draw a line between a lot of the moons and a lot of the planets, especially if you include the dwarf planets as well. Because really, what is more important? Ganymede, something as big as Mercury, or Pluto? Or Ceres or Sedna, sorry, or any of the other minor planets out there, But people come at me for the Pluto hate. It's not Pluto hate. Pluto indifference. Pluto indifference. I'm here flying Ceres' flag. Are we in? Are we in? Just check the tracking station. Nah, spoilers, mate. Spoilers. we'll find out when we get there. Okay, welcome to the Tuesday stream. Playing a little bit of Kerbal Space Program. No, not your fault. Not your fault. Honestly, we don't know who or what's fault it is. We thought it was a bit of debris left on the launch pad, or maybe there was some strutting issues. We corrected for both of those, and it didn't work. So I think what I'm gonna do, gonna recover. I may find Jeb if I went to the tracking station. We'd have to do a mission to nuke him. That would be the thing, right? I'm kind of glad that Jebediah is gone, but I'm also very sad. You know when your biggest enemy and rival just disappears, and you're like, well, what am I gonna do now? That's kind of how I feel about that. Okay, let's. What do we think it is? Is it the engine plate? Could it be the engine plate? I don't use engine plates much, and I'm willing to accept that maybe it is. I'm trying to decide what I need to do to move this mission forwards, and I don't really want to lose the rover, but we might actually have to lose the rover. If I was just... Am I even gonna try it? Do we just load this up without the fairing and see... Oh, I really don't want to do this. Carlos. I'm scared. I'm scared. I really am. The fear within me is real. And it's not game fear. It's not a fear that something's gonna go wrong in the game. It is a fear that something's gonna go wrong in real life and the game's gonna crash. But I pulled off all the problem parts. There is no lander on top of this. Oh, that sucks. That absolutely sucks. I mean, don't get me wrong. We're playing the game. It's still loaded. It's still fine. That's cool. But I can't take the rover that I wanted to take. And that sucks. I've got many words I could use here, but I'm just gonna go with that. Well, I mean, this is a ridiculously chunky launcher anyway. Use breaking ground, revert. What does that count as a revert? That was a test. That was. Oh no, I disagree. All right, we got this thing, right? Am I just gonna throw a fairing on here? Because we know, payload. We know that this fairing is cool. We've used this fairing in the past. So I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to... I just want to slam something together now. I just want to slam something together. Oxidizer rich is it an upper stage? No. I kind of... Let's use those KDUs again. They were pretty good. Wasn't a launch attempt, doesn't count as a revert. Okay, thank you. I mean, obviously, this is just chat amongst you guys for it. J2 is also huge. We don't want that. These are also huge. Lunar ascent, lunar... I mean, the lunar descent is literally what we're trying to do. So maybe we'll go with that. Fuel tank on top of it. This is just now going to be the bare bones lander that we all wanted. I don't know what I want to do here. Filleted cylinder, 2 meter. Yeah, okay. Something like... Oh, circular tank. Wait, do we... Cause I'm just trying to land this, right? We're not even staying. We're going to revert. So I'm going to procedural probe core on top. That's kind of horrific. But if we find like that, and then we pull this... is this now a little bit of clipping too far? Is this clipping too far? Maybe. Oh wait, what type of tank does this need? That. What does it give us? Tell me you're the top engine. You're not. Top engine. Okay, that's fine. What does that give? 0. Something's wrong here. I can feel it. So that decoupler wants to be up there with that. Wait, let's set this staging up, right? That, cool. Separatrons sideways. Fire on the RCS, top and the U. Okay, that's good. Why aren't you telling me that you've got fuel? Remove all tanks. Lunar descent. Is it just because we don't have this on top? Nope. Does that help? Nope. Am I winning? Thanks, Dad. No. No, we're not. We're currently not winning. But the problems are relatively slight. Relatively slight. Let's put one of these on here. I'm just gonna pull it down a little bit. Not much. Not much. Just to do that, and then we can put some RCS on top of this because that is the biggest problem. Not that one. This one? Not that one either. You? No, that's too big. You? Yeah, there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Was not great. We have had several unexplained crashes. The game has not been kind to us today. But we're determined to push on through. We had to completely scrap the original mission design, for which I am very, very sad. Also upset with the game. Let's also go here, and some solar panels on the bottom of the round tank. It's the only way to make sure you got full coverage. No, not you. You. Right there. Thank you. Local, and just kind of pull you out of the tank a little bit. Okay, all right. That's non-communicative. That's a thing. That's a thing. Is the top? No, it wasn't. It's not at the moment because I've had to change things around. Let me put that back to be good at some point. Am I just slapping a chair on top of this? I hate it, but I might. 4 chairs? Yeah, let's send 4 what could, in any sort of imagination, end up going wrong by just sticking 4 kerbals on top of a bunch of chairs? It sounds brilliant to me. Sounds brilliant. I think we're worth a test. Those fire, that fires, that fires. How many engine ignite? 20. If we can't do it with 20, we're in more trouble than just that. Landing legs. That's unfortunate. Let's try these instead. Ish. That other one that's not local. Absolute. That's the words I'm looking for. I don't think any of this stuff lines up where I want it to be. Hang about. You with there. Gotta be looking good as well, right? We can't just be functional. You lot here, and we make that actually workable, like that. That is still. I'm just gonna clunk down straight on the engine. And don't get me wrong, I'm not above just using my engine as a landing mechanism. Okay, are we good? Please say we're good. Where's the fairing parts? Okay, good. Opa recoloring. Down, up, up, up. What? Okay. What do we think? Are we going to explode again? Are we in troubles? Carlos, save it. Why not? Do you not like colours? You got a problem with colour? Let's launch this. I had done my staging a little bit wrong right at the bottom, but we can sort that out. That's no problem. The fact that I've not got any solids on there. Best rocket in the world. Hey, scared of something? Hey, scared of something. You're the person who recommended the space station module. Space station. I can't remember the name of the mod now, but I installed it. It's great. Thank you. Oh, we didn't have an explosion. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's actually the best thing we've done all day. Okay, I've got a busy little area here. The moon. Can we set that as target. Thank you. Ooh, where is on the moon's line? That's a question that I've got here. Let's focus on not Kerbin, on the Earth. No, I don't. That one to look at me. This one to look at Earth. And we see the moon over there. And we see me there. Okay. We're going to... I'm like all the way up here. There is a mod that will tell me when I'm at the right place. But I don't get on with it very well. So I just make an approximation like this. You see how that's almost exactly on my my thing. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. No, it's not yet. Wait, no. I've set this up wrong. There we go. Engine ignition. We've got full throttle. We've got SAS on. We're away. No, we checked this. 0.98. What did I do to increase the weight? I put a lander on it rather than a rover, right? Well, I said I was feeling like we needed to get ourselves some solid boosters on here. But we are tipping. We're tipping. Okay, we're good. Don't worry about the hovering. We'll get away. We'll get away. Raise out. Thank you. If you need engine efficiency, I'm your man. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we're fine. We're getting away. All right. So, solid boosters, probably good. I'm not going to waste the test flight. Let me start writing stuff down. Solids, lights, because we want to fly now, right? We're flying now. Mech Jeb was too heavy. You got it. Trying to keep a robot in the passenger seat is a bit of a problem, you know. We're kind of doing okay. With the slightly increased start that some decent solid motors will impart to us, it will be incredibly good. Let's put this somewhere on the equator and then point prograde. I think apart from that one minor issue of not having enough thrust to start with. I mean, as issues go, it's not the largest we've ever had. But yeah, rather than that one, I think we're doing okay. I mean, I could put the lights on, but in fact, we don't have any because the only lights we did have were on the rover, and the rover doesn't exist anymore because every time we tried to launch it, it crashed my game. These good people, 7 of you, sat and waited through 3 reloads of the game, which, you know, that's a lot. Thank you very much. The most expensive test ever. Thankfully, with the power of time and space at my very command, we don't have to worry about the price of this type of stuff. We just roll back the metaphorical clock of the universe, and we get away with it. Quite nice. Only 21 kilometers per second to go. I mean, if we go into the moon, yes, but this should be fine. I'm interested to see. 8 minutes in and we're off the surface. It's a little bit slower than normal, right? It's normally like somewhere between 50, 70 minutes, you know, that it's about the hour mark that I'm like, that's good enough, let's go. You love the engine plume. Let's get out and have a look at it. Of course, the engine plume changing as the atmospheric density around us lowers. The plume spreads out a lot more. It's looking pretty cool. Of course, one of the next major points of our test program is just coming up. I'm going to look at it this way because I want to know how this stage separation event undertakes itself. I also kind of want to pull up a little bit more. Okay, 3, 2, 1, stage. Oh, perfect. Actually perfect. All right, I'm about this. I am about this. And now we just continue our way up. That's fine. That's fine. We need to revert because the few problems we have had are enough to stop the mission. But it's good that we learn. It's good that we've learned. I've got a bunch of lights to add. And then we need to put the... Should we put the solids on first? That might be a winner. That might be a winner. Let's... Which one here is like the central one? I don't know what angle I put all this on. Look at that. They're all off of center. It's kind of amazing. I'm there trying to scroll further back, but I can't. There we go. That's what we need. Coupling. We want just... if anybody knows of any better decouplers than the ones that I'm using, I'm all ears for it. Let's just go with these for now. 8, yes please, thank you very much. And the solids. I never know which solids to put on here. I am a fan of these ones. This one? This one? This one. Let's see what happens. Oh, I forgot that they mounted quite so high. Oh, frame rate all of a sudden. I forgot they mounted quite so high. Something like that, right? Yeah. And then we need to strut it up, of course. The Titan boosters, you got it. You got it. Just reduce the booster tank length. Nah, we're right. That one? Is this what we want? Yeah. Okay, we're going to put that there. This then also comes with... Was it this? Can we? Yep, nice. And then we just kind of angle that inwards a bit more. I'm sure the fact that that is pushing into my tank is not going to be any problem whatsoever. Let's just pull that out there. Yeah, works. Works. Somewhere in here. Structural. Here are some struts. Let's put them right there and there. And then I want to just join up the bottom of these together. There we go. That'll be fine. Okay, lights. Utility or electrical? Oh, look at that. We got a 9. Okay. It's so big in the base game, 9 meters, and it's just like nothing compared to this. Like, here, 9 meter. Like, ooh, well, it's nothing. It's nothing. Which lets me know that these lights are going to be just a drop in the ocean here. We're going to start with some lights on the outside of here, facing that way. Let's turn it on, and we'll have another copy facing that way. Okay, and then we just kind of copy these out here, but the other way round. Nice. And then this one. Okay, that's good. Oh. First sets of lights. I bet my game's going to start falling over at some point. It's like, no, I don't want to do the light calculations as well as the physics calculations. And I'm just like, no, mate. This is why I spent a lot of money on you. This is why you gotta perform. Okay, that's also pretty good. We'll go with that. And then if we can, on these little bits here, something like that. Okay, if we can't see this with all of that, then something is wrong with us. Big batteries to add to the ocean. What a great idea. Do we have electrical? I'm going to have to go with the bolt-on ones. Like that. Look at all that. Batteries for the ocean. Okay, great. Launch this. The lights illuminating the Apollo 11 stack the night before the launch is one of your favourite images. It's a great, it really is. A great moment, if you will, in spaceflight history. Oh man, the load. We good? Look at those launch clamps. They're like, oh, please, please, we're trying our best. Maybe your best is not good enough. Do we trust this? Oh, the lights on Columbia. I mean, I am obviously a sucker for... No, stop warp. Sucker for anything shuttle related. This is really bad. How many more clamps do you reckon we've got to fit to this before this doesn't be a problem? No, I need to try and like set this going not in physics warp. I mean, we've got one per SRB. Did we? No, we did not actually check the to weight ratio to be safe. That's a very smart move that I probably should have done, as well as checking my staging. That probably would have been a smart thing to do. So here, what do you mean 0.96? Do these have no extra boost to them? Whoa, wait. Yeah, nice. You there. You there. You there. Then you swap up here. Do I need to do something to check the... this is all just like colorations. A removal tank. No, the tanks are good. .96. What's the to weight ratio of the actual engine itself? I feel like that's worse. To weight ratio of 16. I'm very confused right now. Well, I mean, that is in the wrong place for starters, but... Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. I guess because I was trying to throw these away straight away, looks like. Okay, does that one count as a revert? I say that one counts as a revert because we were very much thought we were going to launch, and then we were like, wait, why is this wrong? Yeah, no, okay, I think we're good. I said that before, but we're gonna check again. And the epics is take off the SRBs and shorten the liquid ones. You know, to weight ratio will improve. Yes, but then we won't have the fuel to land. Capcom says wait one, wait one, wait two, wait three. I mean, do we strut the SRBs to the clamps? Is that how that works? We need to try and get this. It was on 0, but Are we building speed or are we losing speed? Separatrons in the first stage. No, that's just the actual solid boosters, but thank you very much. Yeah. We're on the same page. We're on the same page. Thankfully, we are losing some speed. Hooke's Law has a dampening term in it. Hooke's Law is the minus kx relationship, whereas the further away you are from equilibrium, the more the force to restore it exists. Okay, we can do it. We can do it. We're going to warp. I might even just save at the end of the warp. First window, second window. That's nice. I'm kind of scared, but you know, this is just a standard state of being for me at the moment. SAS on, radial out, full throttle. Let's do this. Let's do this. Of course, going to the moon, so we have to go at night. That's not how that works. 3, 2, engine ignition, blast off? Question mark. Oh, we're going to touch the floor. We're going to touch the floor. We bounced off the floor. Why not? 0.12. What's going on with our launch? .125. We should actually be somewhat screaming off of this pad. We've got a bit of a frame rate issue. That's what's wrong. Okay, fair enough. SRBs will run out, and your main engines were enough to weight ratio. It should do. Didn't let the engine spool up. I mean, I kind of did. It just turns out that my count was in real time, which was not what the computer was running in. We may be pushing just a little bit what my PC can handle here. I mean, it is literally just a little bit because we're on yellow, not red, so that's good. Of course, confidence is high with the kerbals down below here. Not a single one seems to be enjoying themselves. They are just being like, ooh. Does the to-weight engine interface... I don't know. Low, everybody's scared. Oh, wait. I should have been turning. We're a little bit late to the pitch maneuver. Is this a pitch maneuver? I feel like if this was the shuttle, this would indeed be the pitch maneuver. I don't want to be going too fast upwards, because then you get into a ridiculous eccentric orbit, and that's not ideal. But I think we're doing well. I'm just trying to keep my my actual attitude, the way I'm looking, just below my periapsis. Not my periapsis, my prograde. They both begin with P, and I've been streaming for a while. Give me a break. Because I want to slightly undershoot the angle that we're supposed to be going for right here. Everything seems to be going well, though. Our apoapsis, the time 2, is screeching away from us, and of course, so is the actual distance to it as well. We're currently 12 kilometers in the air from sea level, and our apoapsis, the highest point of our orbit, is currently 22 kilometers. I'm hoping to see that break, I don't know, 200 kilometers by the time our first set of liquids run out, I think. I don't know. I don't know. We're definitely going to be carrying a lot of fuel to orbit here, but I'm fine with that. Maybe we should have used MechJeb, but I'm still sus that MechJeb knows what it's doing with my unorthodox prograde apsis. Yeah, great. Yeah, we'll say my unorthodox spaceship design. Almost everybody I know is just like pencil, and I'm like, yeah, can we not pyramid? Okay, speed is going well. 44 kilometers on the apoapsis. Surface velocity is just approaching a kilometer per second now. I would have liked, really, in an ideal world, for these solid boosters to burn out just as my prograde passed this 45-degree mark. You can see that it's slowly coming down here. I want to hit prograde just as we do actually run out of booster power. I will be turning back up again. Use it versus what I used to do with I mean, what my lift scripts for Kerbal operating system are brutal. I'm like, up until 100 kilometers, start so many angles per second turn to go to 45 degrees, and you know, yeah, it's some brutal stuff. Let's go with here. Okay, cool. Looks like it was a good separation there. Good separation. Let's check the map view, see what our flight is doing right now. It looks like we're doing well. Yes. Looks like we're going well indeed. I might even actually start thinking about going over... Yeah, let's do it. We're going to go prograde. The reason that I'm going prograde so early is because my apoapsis is already pretty far out the top of the atmosphere. 102, 103, 104 kilometers. And at least whilst I've got all of these engines firing away, my apoapsis is... Well, at least my time to apoapsis is still getting larger. And that's what I consider to be a fairly good orbit a fairly good trajectory to orbit when that is going on like that. This is going to pop and everything's going to be fine. Okay, we're good. This is the next separation that we need to be a little bit more aware of, shall we say. Engines down, fire, and away the Separatrons go. Beautiful. Oh, what a stage. What a stage. We now, unfortunately, are flying literally just with the lights on the top there. I probably should have put some lights on top looking back down the rocket, but you know, this is the life that we find ourselves in. We are already moving at 2,000 meters per second. We've got 2,000 in this particular tank to add on, and it's telling me that I've got 1.5 kilometers in the tank of RCS. I don't think I'm going to need that, but I'm just going to turn this on and use it as the thing that points me in the right direction. If I remember correctly, we've got no more ignitions yet on this this fuel tank here, so it needs to just burn its way through, which not a problem. I'm going to hold this attitude here because you can see that actually my time is starting to tick down since the staging. In fact, I'm just going to go 30 degrees. 30 degrees sound good? I'm going to go 30 degrees and hold it somewhere about here. There. Okay, that's good. Actually, we are already getting too close here. I do not like it. I do not like it at all. What is my current, not velocity, but what's my current acceleration? Does it tell me here? It doesn't. It doesn't. We've still got 500 seconds worth of burn. 42, 41. I think this number's going to start going up soon. Best do. Yeah, best do. Let's start my RCS. Yeah, this is kind of bad actually. The to weight ratio might not be right. I think I pulled over too much too quickly. Oh man, the trajectories in this game are very picky. Very picky. We should be fine. Should be fine. The only thing I really don't want to do is like waste my fuel here, but actually, are we going to be? I don't think we are going to be fine. Yeah, 0.4. We're probably at... Yeah, no, we're coming up to 0.5. I leaned over. I know exactly when it was. It was just after the SRBs. I left it on prograde when I should have pulled it up more. Yeah. It's not actually an engine issue. Trust me. Trust me. It's Trajectory, angle of attack. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. We might get there. No, we're not getting there. We're at 3 kilometers. We're currently having an altitude of 139. Alright, I think it's one more for the official reverts, but of course we're gonna have to let this this do its thing. I don't know, do we? Do people want to watch it explode, or do people want to revert? Let me know. Chat. Wait. We got one of these. Poll. Revert. Boom. We're still on the atmospheric. I suppose the vacuum one we could have actually pulled out pretty quickly, right? That's the full revert. Boom's got 67. And it's looking pretty good. More booms. More booms are good. Okay, thank you for taking part in this impromptu poll. Indeed, success would have been better. Success would have been better. Let's speed the re-entry process up somewhat. Well, hey, at least the game's not crashing anymore. How deep do I have to go before it's like, well, actually, because I'm picking up a lot of speed here. I feel like I'm fairly deep in the atmosphere. We're back at Africa again, you're right. Oh, well, that... My people need me. Maybe I want to watch that one. Okay, this is going to be interesting. We're now fairing shielded. I'm hearing more explosions happening. Oh, there we go. That just went. Going down. Pop. Ooh. No. Deploy the chute. We got one survivor. Vivian Bernard. How do you feel? How's your survivor's guilt? Yeah, she looks pretty bad for it, actually. Let's just lower the visor. Remove the helmet. Not enough oxygen. EVA report. Just record your thoughts on the situation. Okay, what did we do wrong? It was just the way I flew it. It was just the way I flew it. Vivian was safe. We popped the chute already. Unfortunately, there was only a boring outcome for that. Okay, higher, more angle. I suppose we're not there now, are we? How slow does this need to be before it's like, yeah, we'll let you just... After 100-kilometer mark, space starts and there's no more friction, or is that like IRL and there are traces atmosphere? It's 140 for this one. Honestly, I'm thankful that there isn't station keeping that's needed. I feel like that could get a little tedious. It's like the engine failure rate. I turned that off. I would set everything up fine. I got enough things that I do that make things go wrong, right? Let alone trying to do things that other people want to make me go wrong. I'm quite happy just to be my own failure. Thank you very much. I am just gonna do this a little bit more aggressively upwards. 5, 4. Wait, yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2. 1. Blast off. Yes, blast off. Okay, we're away. We're away. We are moving upwards with an upwards velocity. The way we need to go. Kerbal Nuts don't get paid enough for this. I give them their snacks and they're very happy about it. Thanks very much. Let's just ease this over sideways. I don't want to go too much sideways, but I like having a little bit of sideways velocity. And then we wait until we're 100 kilometers, 100 meters per second moving. And then I hit prograde. But we gotta wait. We gotta wait. If it's not done at the right time, then you end up having the wrong trajectory. I think I'm just going to try and cruise up like this, using. This isn't going to work, is it? This is too steep. This is too steep. Maybe we need just a little more sideways. Let's try and pull us to the 20-degree mark if we can. Okay, 80 degrees I'm pulling. Let's try here. Okay, that's probably good enough for me. I'm going to try and arrest my movement relative to my prograde. Okay, so now we just fly this up now as chill as. Wow! Nothing quite like coming to the map screen to hear the sounds of your engine, hey? Ooh wee! If you clap your hands if you believe and think happy thoughts. Yeah, like that. That's the one. That's the one. I mean, to be fair, my space program mostly works off positive vibes. I'm of the not really educated enough opinion that it's going to come down to the third state to weight ratio again. That 0.44 was really small to be mitigated by angle of attack. I mean, you may very well be true there. May very well be true there. Watch my apoapsis. Let's have a look. We're at 20 at the moment. That's pretty good. I'm waiting for. I mean, we're still going very, very sharp here. Looks like maybe we're gonna hit the 45 degrees as we drop the solids that I was hoping for. That would be very, very good if it is, though maybe we're going to go just a little bit more. Maybe if I hold this stability assist for a little bit, not too much, but just enough to hold us more upright than we are currently flying. Then when it comes to dropping the solids, I can then go prograde, and because the airflow. I'm very worried about the airflow here. I don't want it to push my tanks in. You're doing tests about shuttle launches for RSP, delivering modules to the Gagarin station. Nice, nice. Yeah, I should definitely do more space station stuff, right? It's a nice around the Earth type thing that we can do. Okay. Kilometer per second. That's a nice speed. Looks like my solids are just about to burn out, so I will now take the initiative and drop them. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. And we'll hold this stability assist again around about this sort of angle, something like this. I want to watch that number be going up a little bit more than it is, but it's doing okay. It's doing okay. Is that a pun? Probably. I don't know what it was, but really need that to be ripping just a little bit more away from me than it currently is. Time to apoapsis continues to increase past the separation. That is encouraging. That is indeed encouraging. It's this next one that I'm worried about. I'd really like that to be much further ahead of me. Ideally 2-3 minutes by the time this burns through, but that's just not going to happen, is it? Like maybe we'll get to 2.5 minutes, and I'll just continue with this attitude, if you will. when we do the 220. Was pretty good. If we could get to 230, 240. Well, there we go. 230 we'll have to do. Drop the stage. Away they go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, maybe we actually will need to get a bit more engine on the go underneath here. That's so it's the 0.44 again, but more importantly, our time is just counting down too fast here. We want to try and get through 500 seconds of propellant, and we've only got 90 seconds to do it in. Yeah, it's not ideal. Not ideal. Let's slow down the time again a little bit. Let's. Something like here. Yeah, I mean that is slowly counting down, but it's still just too much, right? Let's go at 3 times standard speed here and see if we can get through a lot more of the velocity here. I was kind of hoping that this would circularize out. Yeah, maybe the RCS thrusters will help. They are doing their thing. But I just don't think it's going to be enough. Yeah, 30 seconds to pass Apoapsis here. Well, dang. Well, dang. Bring us down a little bit more. Add some more forwards velocity rather than sideways, right? Let's let it roll. Let's see what happens. Why are we spinning in a weird manner? I'm trying to push back against this spin. Turns out the twist is where it's at. I think we got some conflicts with the RCS and SAS here. Yeah, there's definitely something happening to make this twist as much as it is. We're not in the atmosphere yet, so it's not that. I was expecting it to be that at some point. Yeah, it's almost definitely just a case of having to double this engine count. 0.44 put us to 0.88, right? I mean, that's not quite right. It's going to be like 0.85 or something like that. Okay, while we're at it, do a different staging. Let's do a test. Stop this. Go. Oh, well. I may have fairinged when I didn't mean to. Okay, is this going to get us anywhere near? Look at that number drop. This is supposed to get us somewhat towards the moon, though. To weight ratio on this one, that is a hefty 17, 18. But, you know, remember we've just dropped a bunch of tank. This 1.8 is supposed to land us. Well, I think with that, I am going to have to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys next time when we're going to double the engine count on the bottom. We're probably going to do more than that as well. And we'll do the tour that I intended to do. I don't know what went wrong today. I just couldn't build a rocket. Some days, I should just build aeroplanes and submarines and maybe go check out the North Pole. And it turns out today was one of those days. But I'll see you next week where we're going to do all of that again. Bye!